transfers and live, or you won't. And I'll blow your fucking brains all over that wall.
Are you fucking kidding me? I was lying.
Louie, you should run.
Snowfall Season 6, Episode 9, Sacrifices. Sacrifice is absolutely the most fitting episode title. So many sacrifices have been made at this point, and so many more are going to be made. The episode opens with Louie heading out. As you can see, those gifts from the wedding are still here and unopened. At this point, she has had so much awful things going on in her life, those gifts serve as a painful reminder of a life that was so much better. Just a few weeks ago, Franklin is with Gustavos, who informs him about the DEA, and Franklin immediately informs Louie that the DEA is on their way. Immaculate timing. This is Franklin extending one last olive branch despite the personal issues they've had. Louie is an all-white running through a dark alley for her life. She is literally running away from the luxury and the lavish lifestyle she once had, running towards freedom. Franklin now has Teddy tied up at his warehouse.
Make the transfers and live, or you won't. And I'll blow your fucking brains all over that wall.
Be fucking sensible.
Teddy tells Franklin to be sensible. At this point, Teddy is still talking to him as if he has the power, all because he has the money. But Franklin explains to him clearly that he has passed being sensible.
Sensible, huh? You think that's where we are right now? I wake up in the middle of the night, sweating. Can't fucking breathe. Sensible been gone, motherfucker.
Just the look on his face and the tone of voice, you can clearly see Franklin is exhausted, fed up, and willing to do whatever it takes to get his money back.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
It worked, V. I got him.
That's great news.
We see that V calls Franklin, and she clearly wants to tell him something, but she doesn't. He doesn't even ask if she's okay or anything. He just wants to get to his point. He never stopped for 1 second to check on her. She looks and sounds as if there is something else she wanted to say.
You know how long they've been on you? Franklin say if they know I'm involved. You got money stashed away?
Buckley picks up Louie and starts questioning her immediately, only concerned about his well-being. Louie peeps game and knows what's going on. She knows that he's gonna try to double-cross her at some point.
I will help extract the answers you desire from Teddy. Once you're satisfied, hand him over to me.
Now, was Ruben being sincere in his offer, or was this more manipulation? Cissy is going back and forth between Teddy and Ruben, just looking for answers, because at some point she trusted them both, and they lied to her face. She definitely trusted that Teddy was gonna allow her and Alton to leave the country and he was never gonna do anything to them.
Miss Saint.
Mrs. Sand.
She corrects Teddy. That's a very telling exchange.
I thought I heard Franklin head out. I hope he didn't leave you here alone with us.
Teddy is fishing for information. He's trying to get the lay of the land, see who's there, what's going on, as he tries to plot an escape route.
Tell me what you did to Alton.
Well, I got the money. So I'm not gonna die here.
Arrogance on Teddy's behalf. He skates around her question.
Alton's not dead, but I promise you Alton's alive.
In hopes to get free and stay alive, Teddy feeds Cissy the biggest lie he can think of. And that was his biggest downfall. Franklin flies Gustavos to his destination, and he is officially free and clear. And Franklin says goodbye for the last time to someone who played a major role in his life from episode 1 to the very end. Louie figures out Buckley was lying to her and leaves him stranded and takes off. She has always had her suspicions, and because he is high out of his mind, she was able to get the drop on him. Now she's truly on the run, solo.
What did you give Gustavo to turn me over? You should call in a couple hours. It's time to get over the border, northern Mexico.
Teddy's still searching for information and confirmation. Now he's fishing for information on Gustavos because he believes he is getting out of this situation alive, and then he can go hunt Gustavos down afterwards. Teddy at no point is worried about his own life. He doesn't believe Franklin will kill him at all.
No, that's not it. You were manipulating me from the start.
Bingo.
Taking me to that Iranian bank, acting like you wanted to help me when really all you wanted to do was know where I was keeping my money. Just like you're doing to my mother right now. Feeding her that bullshit about Alton.
He is a master manipulator. Everything he has done has been self-serving. Ooh, I cannot wait to do a breakdown on Teddy.
The account numbers, last time I'm gonna ask you.
Franklin's attitude and disposition is so much different now. He seems in control and confident, calm.
Oh, you know, I didn't memorize them.
But Teddy is the same old smug guy.
And just shoot. God damn it.
Ooh, boy, I thought this was ill.
You kill me, you get nothing.
Well, I'd have the knowledge that you was dead and I was the motherfucker that did it. That's something. God, stop.
At this point, it's like, bro, I don't have the money as it is. You playing with me and you really think you can't die. My patience is running thin, and it is what it is at this point.
You wouldn't risk losing the money. Are they blanks?
Oh, snap, man. This scene is absolute gold. Franklin ain't playing around.
You think I'm bullshit?
Oh, you lost your mind.
Yes. You have stole $70 million from me. You darn right I have lost my mind. My mind is gone. My conscience is gone. It's over.
I am there, Franklin. I think we need to let this go. I see what this is doing to us. What it's already done.
Cissy pleads for Franklin to let it go and not let the money consume him.
I don't want to be a fucking killer. And I don't want that for you.
You're too late.
He is absolutely right. He been gone. And I'm on his side at this point. I'm not just walking away. Leon chimes in.
Trust me when I tell you don't want to go to the place you're about to go. It's hell down there, and you don't even know if you'll be able to pull yourself back up.
In retrospect, it's easy to say that maybe he should have listened to them both, but I'm curious of what y'all thoughts are. So leave a comment down below. Was this the right time for Franklin to walk away and let it go?
You okay?
No. I got a call from the bank yesterday. We've officially bounced our first mortgage check for Spring Street.
See, she tried to tell him this before, but she figured it wasn't as important, especially if he was getting the money back. You know what? After all that's going on with the CIA, the DEA, and the KGB, it's crazy to think that Franklin assumed he would get his money back and continue being a regular businessman in real estate. Seems to me that this shouldn't have even been his concern if he was to get his money back.
Have you ever seen what hot oil does to human skin? I haven't either.
V said, move out the way, I'll show you how to get this money back. This torture is different.
You are an animal.
Teddy has done some awful things in this show with no conscience and felt no guilt or remorse. But yeah, he calling Franklin an animal?
I am what you've made me.
Franklin is absolutely correct.
Did you take my fucking money?
It's not your fucking money! It's my cocaine, and it's my operation. I made you what you are.
Now the truth comes out. It's not surprising, but man, it's crazy to see exactly how Teddy felt. It's unreal that he's taking credit for everything Franklin earned and what he has become. There's no doubt that he helped out, but are you serious, bro?
I actually thought that we might know each other for the rest of our lives.
That's what expert level of manipulation will do to you. Teddy really played him. They finally both just speak the truth.
What if we split it?
He knew this would reel Franklin in, especially after Franklin said,
Why didn't you leave me some? Huh? I mean, shit, you could have left me $5 million.
You think this is how it ends? You think Teddy's just gonna vanish and y'all can go on living y'all's lives?
For $37 million, I'm willing to take that chance.
So Cissy makes her position clear here. She is absolutely right, though. It's no way you just gonna hand Teddy over to the CIA and it's over. You're giving him to the CIA, who he promised this money to. So they gonna be cool with you just taking $37 million? They cool with just letting you walk? Yeah, that was never gonna happen. Back to that word manipulation. They do and say whatever it is they need to.
And you and I will never see each other again. Can you live with that?
Yes.
He makes it very clear here that the money is more important to him than his relationship with his mother, which is wild. But from everything he has been through, why stop now? My question is, why did he allow her to come? How would she stop anyone from killing you unless you was there with some type of protection, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? I was lying. He's fucking dead. I shot him twice. I dumped his body. Hey!
This is the most disrespectful "shoe fly don't bother me" response I've ever heard. He looked at her with utter disgust and talked to her like she was a peon, which is exactly how he see both of them, still at this very moment. Cissy's intentions were always to kill him, but this was the final nail in his coffin. I spoke about this in the Evolution of Franklin Saint video, but this revolver that she killed him with is the same one that she had in episode 1 of this show. Unbelievable detail and callback. She truly decided that this was best for Franklin, to not have Teddy alive anymore, to not have the CIA control him anymore, and to not have any of that money. Back to the title of this episode, Sacrifices. There were a lot of sacrifices in this episode, but none bigger than this one. She sacrificed herself in order to save Franklin's soul. Does that work? We'll talk about it in the next video.